Uh-oh. Okay, so now I lost my window. Oh, I think I just need to pull it back up. Okay, there it is. Okay, everyone, I'm Cheryl with Helmar, and I guess I'll just basically go over what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the 450, well, I have it upside down to keep the air out of it, because right now I have just a little bit, it's right about there, left. So to keep the air out, I just keep it in a glass, and that way it doesn't bubble up, because it bubbles up here. Now I don't know if that has to do with my altitude or what, but so I just keep it like that. And so we're going to be using the 450 quick dry, and the reason why I chose to use the 450 is because it sets quick. And then, you know, within like seconds, it seems like it sets. And then it cures within a couple hours. So I like using this. I actually use it on everything. I've been using it on all my ribbon, buttons, my scrap pages. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Patricia. Okay, welcome everybody. I hope we have everybody here. You poor thing, that happened to me last time and I could only watch, I couldn't even get into the chat. So you're lucky you got into the chat. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it doesn't bleed through my ribbon. I've used it on all this stuff has been done with the 450. And I even did a scrap page. I don't know if you could see it. Everything on here, the lace, this pleated box trim, that's all done with 450, and you can, and the pearls too. You can't see it, so I don't use a whole lot of it. Yeah, I love this stuff. I've only had this bottle for how long, Cheryl? Not very long, and I've went through almost the whole thing. I use it on everything. I put away my glue gun, and if most of you, well, a lot of people that know me, I always was using the glue gun and the ATG tape thing. I don't even use them anymore. This is it. This is all I'm using on everything. Thank you. So anyway, so we're going to use the 450 quick dry. I'm gluing everything with it. It is my first go-to glue too. Yeah, that's my second one. Is I love this one for putting the pages together. This is the premium craft glue from Helmar. Yeah, it is for replacing the glue gun. And so anyways, I like this because I'm the type of crafter that I want my projects done like fast. I want to get them done. I don't want to have to worry about them. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down and show everybody again the flowers, and then let you guys pick. I already know which ones we're going to do, the first two. And then the other ones I'll let you pick once we get through the first ones. So I'm going to go ahead and move that. Let me see if I can get it. Hopefully. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. I don't want to knock anything. I tried to move everything off of here except for a few things. So let me bring this. So what I'm working on, this is actually a Scorpel craft mat. And I'm just going to tell you why I'm using this. You can get this glue on there and just wipe it right off. I keep a wet towel with me, and you just wipe it, and it comes right off. So that's another thing I like to keep, is just it's just a towel and it's wet, so you can wipe your hands. When you're because I'm a messy crafter, you guys. So this, I'm going to show you how to do the basic, which is this, and then we'll add the sides. And so it'll just be one of these. Let's see. This craft mat is pretty big. I don't know how big it is, but it's large. It's bigger than where I actually, you know, the space I need. And then we're going to do, hopefully you can see these. Okay, so we're going to do one of these, and then one of the matching butterflies. It's always nice to have, you know, a butterfly to match. And we could do one to match this one, but I think, well, and this one is done a little differently. It's just using the Silky Crush, and that one goes with that. And then the other ones that I'll let you pick from later are these. So I'll kind of move them to show you. Okay, now I'm shaking. I don't know why. Okay, deep breath. Thank you. It is a feather on the butterfly, and I'll show you how to do that once we go to make it. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, this is a nice size. Did you go crazy with the glue? Oh, yeah, I did. My cat even likes this glue. Anyways, even when it's closed, he'll come up and try sniffing the bottle. I actually took a picture of him doing that. Okay, so I'll move those, and then I don't know, I picked out a bunch of different colors. These are all Silky Crush ribbon, and if you guys want to pick a color that you want me to do, I have pink, I have fuchsia, brown, white, gold. You need that mat. This mat was sent to me by Scorpel, because I'm on really reasonable ribbon, and so you can have, let's see, only stores can order them for you. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so does anybody have a preference what color we're going to do, or should I just pick any color? Brown? So we got one for brown. Everybody want brown? Pink. You could actually, if you wanted to, I haven't tried it yet. You could actually, because there's 3 layers. So if you wanted to, you could alternate the colors. You have to make 2. Okay, we'll do pink and brown. How about that? Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is some punches, and I actually wrote down the sizes. So you're going to need, on that one, I think I used 2 of the big, so I punched out, I have them ready, they're right here. Let me grab them. Okay, so for this flower, I'm using a Stampin' Up! Punch for the 1 3/8. You can use whatever you have. So you're going to need 2 of that one. And then, oh, you got the ad, or the commercials. So does it cut me out? Okay, the size on that, sorry, if the commercial cuts me out, let me know if you come back and I need to wait. So this is 1 3/8 for this big one. You can get anything, yes it does, okay. The sizes, so I'll go over that again. There's 2 1 3/8. So those are going to be the 2 bottom layers. And then you'll need 1 of a 1 inch. Whoops, and I just dropped something. So this is the 1 inch. And then these little guys here, yeah, 2 of them. So you'll need, actually I'm going to type that in so it'll be here. So you'll need 2, 1, let's say in 3/8. And then 2, and then actually 2 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 inch. And you're going to need, and then 1 inch. So we'll do 1 inch. Oops, yeah, I got that right. Okay, So these little guys on the side here are going to be the sides on this. So if you're not, and this flower measures, let me tell you, I want to say it was 3.5. It's almost 3 3/4, this flower. This one, I think one of them I measured was 3.5, but 2, perfect. Okay. So that's what you'll need to do this one. And then, of course, the glue, which I've moved. Shoot. Okay. And then you'll want a wet cloth because you're going to want to be able to wipe your hands. Like I said, I'm a messy crafter. So we'll start with the 2 bigger ones, and then I just flip them over. Well, actually, I wrote on that one twice. It doesn't matter. I do not cut my ribbon. So are you guys there? Are there any ads? Should I wait? Uh-oh. No ads. Okay, good. So I never cut my ribbon. We don't get, okay. So they're all at the different times. So just a trick for anything that I'm doing, I don't cut ribbon ahead of time normally. Well, I kind of lied because on this I did measure, but okay. So even when I make my bows, I don't cut my ribbon. I leave it all attached. So this is the way this one comes. So this is the way we're going to start it. And so what I do is because I want a nice clean edge, is I just fold a little bit under so it's going to look nice on the top. And then I'll take my glue, oops, and open it up. If I could get it open. Hopefully I'm not shaking too bad. Shoot. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can see. So, and then just start, I must have moved that. Okay, just start with a little bit, and hopefully you can, whoops, you're probably not going to see what I've done. Can you see? There we go. If I move it like that. I just start with a little bit right there, because we're going to be kind of pleating this. So just come in. Now you can determine, because I start with the bottom one bigger, so you can bring it out as far as you want, or you can bring it in. And then you're just going to want to start like pleating it is what you're going to be doing. And if it sticks down, you can pull it back up. And then you can always come in with just a dab. So usually I hold it down for you know, a couple seconds or whatever, just so I can get it to stay. And then I'm just doing that basically all the way around. So I'm going to let that sit for a second. Sometimes if my hands get really messy, I'll take the bottom of my tweezers and hold it. For those of you who don't like to get messy, I guess you could take the bottom of something and hold it down, and then you wouldn't get it. So just very little. You don't want it to be all glued up. You just want it like smeared on, because this stuff holds really, really well. So again, just hold it. And don't, you know what, there's no wrong way to do this. If it doesn't stick down or whatever, you just come in and put a little bit. This bottom one, you're not even going to see it. But the silky crushed ribbon is so thin. I don't know if you can tell. It's real easy, you know, to work with. It's not a real thick. I love getting messy too. Then I know I've crafted. Hey, I have to tell you something. So oh my gosh, I had to run to the store to pick up cigarettes for my husband, okay? And so I ran out of the house, and I was already down here crafting. And so I get into the Walgreens, I get up there, buy the cigarettes, and I leave. and I have glue stuck to my arm, the whole side of it. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, this is easy. You know what? Kids could do this too. This is not hard to do. I just had to tell you guys that because I usually don't go out and have glue all over. But you could see it. It was like white. It was glued onto my arm. And they were not small. I don't know how I did that. I must have been making a mess. See, okay, so now we're getting close to the end. So you can pull that up. Lisa. Hey, I don't leave the house much, so for me to leave and have glue. Oh my God. You know what? I was almost afraid. I made dinner right before I came down here and we finished up, and I had an apron on, and I thought, oh my gosh, I better take this off before I head down there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but we're getting close to the end. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue right here. And then bring it in. Hopefully you can see that. Whoops. So now what I do is I want to come past this starting point, if you can see that. You don't want to make it too short. So I come past, probably right about that. I probably could have went a little bit more, but I'll do it like that. And that way, because we're going to fold that piece under too. Yeah, that wouldn't look good. Oh, sorry, you guys. I do love to laugh, and I'm a loud laugher. I have a loud laugh. I'm sure all my neighbors can hear me. So when you fold it under, yeah, you did. Just take some more. You could take a little bit and I'm still laughing. Oh my gosh. You guys are too funny. That's good though. Laughing's good. So if you like right here, I kind of should have brought it in a little bit. Well, there we go. That one's not bad. So I'm going to set that to dry. So see how that came out? That's the bottom piece. Lisa. So we're going to do the same thing on the second one, but what I do is I'm going to move it down a little more, and that's, that'll help give different layers. This is so fun tonight. Thank you. I'm glad you're having fun. Okay, so my laugh's cracking you up. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've had so many people say that. I do love to laugh though. Even when I was in pain, I was laughing. But yeah, I do like laughing. Okay, so same thing, and I'm doing it on the one that I wrote on. But okay, so just rub a little bit around to start it. It's the same thing. Fold under. Bring this one I'm going to bring down a little more. I don't know if you can tell how much I've brought that down. Well, you might be able to there. Yeah, I do. I laugh a lot. Oh, Carol, you're here. Hi, hon. I'm so glad. Wait, baby laughing broke my water. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you were laughing when you went into labor? Wow. Okay, so again, we're going to do the same thing. We're pleating and then gluing. Whoops, I think I closed my glue. Sorry, you guys. Wow, Lisa. No, I don't think I was laughing when I went into labor. I was just telling my husband, we need to go now, I can remember those days. I made her rhyme. Okay, so on this one, Carol, if you've missed it, because I think you came in a little late, we're doing one of these flowers right here. I'm using Silky Crush, and I wrote down the sizes. We're using 2 1 3/8, 2 3/4 inch circles, and 1 1-inch circle. And then we're using, my favorite glue is Helmar's 450. Oh, you couldn't. Oh, because did you have to make up a name, hun? Or was it not letting you in? Oh, yeah, I tried to tell some people about that because you do need a name to get, you do need a name to get into the chat. So this stuff sets really quickly. Again, you can use a tool. For those of you, is it Lisa who doesn't like to get messy? Or was that somebody else? And we're just pleating on here. Me, yes. So, Lisa, you want to use this little guy. Oh, wait a minute. I to have a birthday and couldn't get off 190, 91. Wait, what's 191? Lisa crafts without getting messy. She does. You ask her. She'll tell you. I have the same problem. You have to pull an arrow down. Okay, I missed something. The 1901? What the heck? Okay, so we're going to get to the end on this one, so I can move on to the smaller one. When you add your date, you have to pull. Oh, I didn't even know. I guess I forgot about that. The drop-down box. I was like, wait a minute, that's confusing. Okay, so now I'm getting towards the end on this one. And I'm just going to cut again. Yeah, I guess I missed that. I didn't know. So this stuff sets up really fast, and then it takes about a couple hours to actually cure. So, but the setting is the part that I love about this because, you know, to me it's done. As long as it's staying. Wow. Thank you. The ribbon, this ribbon is Silky Crushed, and Bonnie from Really Reasonable Ribbon sends me this, so I love using this stuff. So here's our second one that's going to set inside. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops, I better move right there. So there's the second. So now for the third one, we're going to use, be right back. Okay. Okay, are the ads trying to tell me something? Wow. The ads. How funny. Yeah, I get a lot of the ads too. You keep getting corn ads. Okay, so the 1 inch is going to be for the center of this. And it's the same thing, although on this one I'm going to come down more. I hope. Carol. Okay, so same thing on this one. Oh, she wants to see the bunny. Yeah. I know, I kept getting the ads. Someone said if you use, is it Firefox, that you won't get the ads, I thought? Or something. There's some way to not get them. I'm just not sure. So on this one, we're going to be down past halfway. Hopefully you could see that. And that's fine because you're just going to pleat over the ribbon. Oh, you're getting them. Okay, well maybe I'm mistaken then. I think you can pay a small fee and, okay. I haven't gotten any ads. And, oh, Firefox! Wait, is that the one I just said? I might be confused. Do you pay for Ustream? Or are you, no. So we're just doing, this is halfway, or past halfway, and I'm just doing the same thing. No. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I think I tried, I think I did try Firefox, but it wouldn't let me use my camera or something. I can't remember. I'd have to go back in and try it. I might be confused. So this one kind of cups up a little bit. I don't know if, yeah, you can see right there. So, and that's okay, because you don't want it to be flat. We want it to cup a little bit. So I don't know how, if you could see that so well. And just keep pleating. And I'm almost done with this one. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one and move that. And if it gets a little bit, because I leave it open and it's going to dry quick, so you just wipe the edge, or the end, sorry. You could close it. You definitely don't want to leave this, it'll dry up quick, but for what I'm doing, I can leave it open. I heard ad block with Firefox is free. Oh. Okay. So now I'm just going to fold this down, and then add some glue. These are fun to make. I used them on, actually one of my projects, I think that's going up tonight, I did a different type of one. It's going to be, we're having our Father's Day hop tonight, Helmar. And so I used a different type of, but with the same ribbon. So there we have the 3 pieces. That's going to make the flower. And now these 2 side pieces, these are the 3/4 of an inch. And let me grab, I thought I stuck a bunch of stuff over here to pick what I wanted for the center. So I just picked, for the center of these, you can pick buttons. Thank you, Lisa. And we're going to just glue them together. So I'll glue this together first so it could set. And I just add the glue. Aww. Well, you can make them for your scrapbooks. And I'm just adding the glue. If you could, hopefully, my lighting in here is bright, I think. So there you go. Now you can see that. And add that one to the center. And then just hold that down. You can have my teenager. So now we're giving away our teenagers. Oh, good. You could see the glue. Perfect. So there's that one. Yes, you do have quite a few. And then this is the center one. I did the same thing, just add the glue. And send them to Lisa? Okay, so there's that one. And none of them are going to look the same. All mine kind of look a little different. Now these are the sides. Okay, Cheryl, thank you. Go enjoy your dinner, hun. Thank you. Bye, Cheryl. So with the 3/4 of an inch, I just fold it in half. And then add a little bit of glue, just a dab, and just set that. These are going to be the side pieces. Patricia. What? Playboy bunny spray? What is that? Okay, so you have two pieces that look like this. I'll move these out. Set that one aside. It is one of the ads that we're watching. How funny. Okay, so for this one, you could, like on the one, I think what I did when I made one of these after was I did cut a piece, and I think I did about 4 inches on each side, but I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to leave it. I think just in case someone asked, I wanted to have measurements. Oh, you haven't gotten any ads? Aw, poor Carol. Sorry. Okay. So now on this one, I'm just going to start at one side. And it's the same thing. We're just pleating. You can pleat as much as you want. Carol. Oh, I want to. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? That will clean and do the laundry. So just pleat. Yeah, see, my hands are sticking to this one. Lisa, you might want to wear gloves with this one. I'm just teasing. Oh. Oh my gosh. Bye, Patricia. Get some sleep, hun. Okay, so on this one, I'm just going to cut it past, if you can see, because we're going to fold it under. I need to wear gloves so I can get messy. Yeah. See, I don't mind getting messy. So I just folded this edge, or this end, sorry, under. You could hold it like that. I guess, Lisa, you could probably even pleat with a tool so you're not using, I mean, I have a little bit of glue on me, but if you keep a rag next to you, you just wipe your hands and it's gone. Okay, so there's one side, and then I'm going to do the other side. Okay, I have to tell you guys, I was so nervous about doing this class. Oh my gosh. I think when we were upstairs eating, I was sweating them all. It's hot in here. We need to put the air on. My husband's all, it's cold down there. You don't need the air on any cooler. Yeah, it does dry fast. And you can even just peel it right off. That's what I had. Don't ask me how, but I had it stuck to my arm here, all along my arm. And I thought, well, I wonder if anybody saw that and just looked and said, what does she have all over her? Oh, well, who cares? At least I got the craft. Okay, so it's the same thing on the pleating. You're just pleating and then fold under. Whoop. And I need to open this glue. My glue keeps closing, I think, because when I put it in the glass. Okay, and then just cut the end enough so you can fold it under. Yeah, Lisa, I've almost went through this whole bottle. Can you see how, wait, let's see if I can turn, look, I think I'm down, I don't even think you can see that. I'm way down here. That's how much I love this stuff. So here's my other one. I've been making like layouts, and I did a mini album. Yeah, it's my favorite too, Katie. I've done all my cards. I'm trying to think what else I've made. Just the layout, and then a lot of flowers. I do, you know, try to get flowers done and have them ready, because I don't want to be making flowers when I'm doing a project. I want them already ready, so I can just pull this and I'll use it on something, and you know, and like this, and you have them all ready, and then you don't, you know, then you don't have to worry about making a flower while you're doing a project. It just, you know, keeps one less thing. So here we have that, and then usually you can, like the buttons, I don't know what button to put. If you guys want to pick a button, I think my other pink one has just a gold. Black's pretty with that one. These are the colors. These are, this one, no, I didn't want to use, that one's a, I don't use silver. Silver with red is pretty, but I'm thinking the black's going to look good with that. And so, pearl one, I like the black. The glue is Helmar's glue. And so, Lisa, do you know a link for that, hun? You can see if I can. I like the black too. I'm thinking the black one. The pearl one's pretty too. Actually, the pearl one looks nice too. So far I have two blacks. Helmar, Carol, I'm using, it's Helmar's glue. Oh shoot, so how come my buttons, oh gosh, okay, well, there's a little story behind my buttons. I've bought buttons for a long time. I have tons of buttons, so I keep them in jars. So I kind of just have gotten them all over. I've gotten some from doll shows. I used to get them from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, Roberts. I was in a button swap. Can you see the link? Because for some reason it's saying it removed. Do I need? I thought I enabled that. No links. Okay, can you email it to me? Yeah, I can. How do I get it? Let me see if I can. Do I just click? I thought and there you go. Okay. Can you guys see that now? Links now. Okay, good. Yeah, Carol, the 450, really, you can use, I use it on everything now. My cards, everything I've been making, I've been using it. I also, the premium, I don't know if you saw, I grabbed this is the premium, and I've used this too, very little, to put layouts together. Some of my cards, you can use this. The last link is for purchasing. The other ones wouldn't show up, I don't think. Anyways, yeah, I collect buttons. I keep them, like I have different, I'll show you. This is just a couple jars that I have, but like I keep them in, this is I think it's Crown Royal bottle. My neighbor's husband gave me these, so I have 3 of these. And then I have this one with just different buttons, and then I keep buttons in other ones too. So yeah, I like using this one. I have 3 of them, but that's what I do with the buttons. Whoa. I have tons of buttons. I guess you could say I collect them. I don't know. I just, when I would see them, I'd buy them. So, okay, back to putting my flower together. Sorry, you guys. So I just, on the side, you can pick like wherever you want to add them. I'm just going to add them to the side here. So I put a little bit of glue. And then just put it out as far as you want. Now, if you want to bring it in or bring it out, you can. I'm going to leave it right about there. What do you, oh yeah, you're late. Okay, so let's get the other side. And then you can move them around. If you want to make a smaller flower, just do smaller circles and not so wide ribbon. This ribbon is 1.5 inch wide. Okay. So I'm going to snip off. I just use, I think these are just plier cutters, or wire cutters. Wire cutters. Oh boy. I also have the cutters to shank remover, and that I keep it over where my, I think it's over there. Should be over. Yeah, it's over in my, where my flowers and stuff is. Okay. So just snip the back off. That's all I do. And then just add some glue to the center. And then stick that in the middle. Hopefully I'm centered. Let's see. I think I am. And then these are the flowers that I just made. You could do it like this with just the single, and then all you do is add, that's all I did. With the 450, put some on the back. I put the pearls and just did little loops, and then added a feather. So yeah, you could do that. Oh, you love the one with the feather? Yeah, I love feathers. So that one, thank you. Ooh la la. Carol. So that's that one. That's the one we just made. The other one that I want to show you is these. These are what we're going to do right now. So what I've done is, and probably a good thing I have, I cheated. Remember I told you I don't ever cut my ribbon? Well, today I was kind of prepping because I was worried about the time and how long it was going to take and how long I would have to, you know, how we'd have to wait, and then with chatting and everything, I figured it'd take some time. So what I did was, for this one, I guess I'll show you what we're using. We're using the 3/4 of an inch. You didn't miss everything, no. So this is a 3/4 of an inch circle. Can you see that? I just wrote 3/4. And it takes 6 little loops. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay. So what we're doing is we're just ruching. Let me shut my glue really quick so it doesn't dry up. Sorry, you guys. Okay. We're just going to ruche this seam binding. This is seam binding. And again, this seam binding is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And Bonnie does have tons of colors of the stuff. I have quite a few, but I don't even have nearly all of what she's got. So again, don't cut pieces until you've ruched it. So I ruched these and then cut them. The butterfly, Carol, is you're a ribbon hoarder. Yeah. Hi, Tanya. I do love ribbon, but let me tell you, I go through yards and yards of ribbon. So as I use it, I replace it, and I do have a lot of it, but I love ribbon. I can't help it. I'm addicted. Okay, so on the seam binding, you don't want to cut just leave it all however you get it. And what you're going to do is take the end, and hopefully you're going to try to get, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. See how I'm fraying the edge? Because we want to pull one of these strands. Hopefully I can see it while I'm trying to show you guys. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me cut that. It's so hard. Okay, see how I pulled this one? I'm doing that. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me move my light. Okay, maybe you can see it now. I don't know if you can see it. All those little edges are all the little strands that are coming down the ribbon. Thank you. So you're going to pull, you want to try to pull either 1 or 2 from the center, if I can show you. Okay. See, I've pulled. Now, you just hold this and you pull this down. And you're just ruching this seam binding up. Now, I've actually got like 4 pieces, and that's too many. I should have only had 2. Sorry, you guys. So you're just pulling it down. Yeah, this is pretty neat. You know, my mom does reproduction antique dolls, and she does a lot of ruching with seam binding on her dresses, and she makes little rosettes and little flowers and stuff like that. Oh, who's leaving? Thank you, hun. Okay, so basically you're just going to ruche this enough to make a loop, and you can play around. Here's one right here, and if you want it to be bigger, then you're just going to pull or bring it down a little bit more. And this is the same technique I used for the butterfly, and it only took 4. So here's one loop. So now that you have it, you can either leave it on there, and I'll show you. Just put a little glue, and you can take, whoops, well, the one that's got, I'm just going to cut those little threads. Okay. So just set that. You can bring it, and then bring that one. And then what I do, this is how I did my other ones, and then I just cut it as, so you can play around with it and get it to look however you want. On the butterfly, I made it look like that. On these, you can just do them however. It takes 6 of these. So I've cut out, to kind of make this shorter, I'll do one more because I've got 4 ready to go unless I drop, oh, I dropped one. I knew I dropped one. Actually, this one, it came apart. See what happens if you cut these? I'll show you. I don't know if I can do this one now that it's cut. Oh, I might be able to. Oh my goodness. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, I hope so. I don't want to have to toss this. I definitely do not like throwing away ribbon. Who is that? Hi, hon. Oh, you're okay. We're just working on, it's Carissa. Hi, Carissa. We're working on this one, this flower. And this one here, like that. So, and what it takes is a thank you. It takes a 3/4 of an inch circle. And I wonder if I can move my camera down. Let's see if it'll be too low. Wait a minute here. Okay, that'll be closer. So, I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to make you dizzy. Okay, so we have one. Thank you, Lisa. So, I'm going to add this one, the one that fell on the floor that was coming apart. Do you guys need me to do another one to show you how to get that seam binding? So I just, now, oh, you could chili that. Hopefully you've had dinner. Oh, you got Pringles? I guess, that's funny. Okay, so you just move them around. Ooh, enchiladas sound good. You guys are making, we ate already. I made sure to have dinner done and before I had to come down here. So this one was one I already had done, and you know, I'll show you guys again just in case you missed. We're using seam binding, Carissa, and you can cut the end if you need, and then you're just pulling this piece off so you can see the little threads there. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can even see that. Oh, there you go. Okay, see these little pieces? You want to pull a couple from the center, and I always have a hard time getting those. You can see it? Okay. Oops. So once you have them, you just hold those, and then you pull the ribbon, the seam binding down on that. And that's all you're doing to ruche the ribbon up. There's some, Sloppy Joe's is good too. And that's all we're doing here with this. Yeah, the seam binding is, I mean, you can make little teeny rosettes. I mean, I'm not going to go into those right now, but you could take it like that and add little pearls to the center once you ruche it up really good. There's so many things you can do with the seam binding. It's really fun to work with. But I wanted to make some little flowers that we can all use in our layouts and the little scrapbooks. Like, I used one in this mini album right here. Whoops, if you could see it. That's a pink one that I used. It's on a page. This is a toilet paper album. We're going to be doing this on the 29th. I'm doing a live Helmar to show the toilet paper album. But anyway, so I did one in that too. Your what would never come out that good? Oh yeah, they would. I find that hard to believe. You can do it. Okay. So here, we're going to add the third one. And, you know, don't worry if you have... Yeah, they will, Lisa. You guys, they will. If you know what? You just work with the seam binding and the material. You'll do it. And you don't have to worry about burning yourself like I've done. I've burned my fingers, everything from from the glue gun. So I'm totally loving this stuff. Are you doing yours, hun? See, she's getting hers done before me. I'm slacking off here, you guys. Okay, I better move a little quicker, huh? Shoot. So add more glue. And I just put the one end, and you can bring it down if you need to. Like if you want the petal to be more ruffled, just bring it down and then cut off your excess piece. She's beating me at my own flower. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. So now I've got 2, 4. So I'm going to add this one. Guess we could add just 5. This one, for some reason, I'm only adding 5 to it. I thought I was doing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it just depends. I don't know how I got. That one has 6. This one has 5. Oh well. Okay, so you're doing my first flower. Oops. So hold that down. Hopefully you guys can see that. This one only has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my other ones have 6. Oh well, so, well, maybe it's off a little bit. Probably. You know what? I think I do need to add the other one. Does that look okay? Whoops. Get it in the camera. Okay, I guess I'll just leave the 5, but you could do 6. Now on that one, you could do, I thought silver would be pretty, or I actually brought in, like, here's a button with the little black. I did bring some brads, and these are, it's just a black flower, and I just snip. I always snip the brads, the little things off of it, because I like using gluing them on. So, whoops, can you guys see that? I don't know which one. Which one do you guys think? There's 3. I think I need some water. Silver. Silver's pretty. The silver and black, or just silver. That one. Okay, I'll do the silver one. So again, I'm using the Helmar 450. You could even, on this one, I did, like, see this one here? You can take these and do some lace behind them, or I used just some trim. So, and that's on, well, I kind of had to add an extra one. I had a boo-boo there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's the boo-boo. It was on a bigger one, and I left one off, and I'm like, oh, I think it needs an extra loop. But anyway, so you could always add something to the back if you wanted. And so there's that one. Now I want to show you the butterfly. We're going to do the same thing. And on the butterfly, we're using the same, the 3/4 of an inch punch for the back. Now, for the little antennas, I'm using, I just snip these little sprays, although you got to be careful, like that one just came apart. But these are just bridal sprays that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and you can get them when they have their sale. I paid like $1 for these. That's it. And there's like a bunch of different sprays. $1, that's cheap. So what you do is just take, we'll show you when I get to that part, but I'm going to pull one right now. Oops. I actually had left it in the packaging, but I'm going to pull one out. I just took and cut them, and I'll show you that. Let's go ahead and start that one really quick. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby I haven't been anywhere for a while, because I can't walk very far. So the only place I go is Walmart, and it's on a cart. So yeah, I want to go to Hobby Lobby so bad. I need to pick up a frame. I want to frame my pages. Tanya, you haven't been anywhere either? Yeah, I'd like to go to Hobby Lobby. We have one close by us now. Okay, so for the little, whoops, the butterfly, let me move the camera so we can see. Hopefully that's gonna, well, I think it just went back. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I don't want to make you guys too dizzy, but okay, let's see if I'm in range. Okay, so there's that. Let me move everything else. So on the butterfly, what you'll need is the same thing: seam binding, 3/4 inch circle, the same glue, and then something for your antennas. If you don't want to use these, you can use those stamens. I used stamens on my other butterfly, and I think that one just disappeared. I have such a mess right now. Where did that other one go? Oh my goodness. Okay, well anyways, you can use a stamen for that. I have one in a bag, I think. No, maybe not. But I want to use these. So, and then a feather. We need a feather. And what I do is I take one. This one's already cut. Let's see. So you just take a feather, and I usually just cut a piece. So I'll show you that in a second. So we need 4 of these little, yeah, I've got a mess right here. Let's see. That's my mess. It's like all over. Sorry, you guys. But once I'm done, I'll clean it all up and be ready to do something else. So I've got one there, and then, so we need a total of 4 of these. You can do them as big as you want. I think, did I measure? No, I didn't measure those. I think once they're ruched up, I'll measure it and tell you in a second here. Let's see. Is that going to be big enough? Yeah, that might work. Yeah, because we flatten it down. Okay, where's my ruler? Oh. Yeah, mine's usually covered with paper. I have paper all over my floor right now. It's like just disgusting, but I can't carry a vacuum downstairs, so it's going to have to wait until someone carries one down here for me. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be, I'd ruche it about 2 inches. You don't have to measure it. Just eyeball it and see what you like for how big you're going to want your petal. And I'm going to move this camera again. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So you're going to just want to eye it and see how big you want the petal to be on your, or your wing, whatever it's called. Sorry, you guys. And that's pretty much what I do for this. And so same thing, you're going to start with the glue. Let's get the glue. When I'm crafting and I have like all these punched pieces of paper and extra stuff, I just throw it on the floor. It's like, okay, on the floor. It's like everywhere, you guys. Let me show you. I don't know if you could see that. I'm stuck. Yeah, I've got stuff everywhere. It's a mess. Big, big mess. But you know what? Again, that's how I know I've crafted. Okay. So on this, just do, for the one, just do a little bit I don't know if you can see that. Where is that glue? How come it can't? I think, is that lighting too bright? There you go. Okay. It's either me, I can't see it, or all these are gonna, so kind of crisscross that over, if you will. Whoops. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna have to lift this camera up because I can't get in frame here. I'm thinking that you guys can't see that. Hold on, sorry. Okay, let's see if you, okay, is that better? I don't know. So what you're trying to do is just work this petal, and if you have to bring this over, then just bring it over. Because we're gonna want 4 of them, and none of them are gonna look the same. Like this one already looks bigger. This one's gonna be a tinier one. I think I should have had more. There we go. Maybe just bring him out more. Okay. So you just move it around to see how you like it. And that's it. So there's one. And that one's not looking as good as my other one. I hate when that happens. Yeah, my floor is always a mess. But I'll vacuum it once it's really bad. I kind of wait. Oh. I don't know, because, you know, if I vacuumed it today, it's just going to be messy tonight. So I just wait a while. I'm the only one that comes down here, so I don't have to impress anybody. Nobody else sees it. My kids don't see it, you know. Aaron, okay. I didn't know. Hi, Aaron. So here's my other one. And I'm thinking I ruched this one a little more. It looks better. This one's going to be a sick butterfly, you guys. Lisa. So there, we've got one side of the butterfly done. So let's go ahead. I was looking to see if I had any more of these ruched up. So again, you're just taking your seam binding. If you need to cut it, like I have glue on my hands, so I can't get it really good in my craft room. Wait, is between the kitchen and the garage a path between the mess on the floor? Why does everybody have to walk through it? Oh, I think I got stuck there. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I'm moving. Oh, see, that's good. Yeah, I used to craft in my kitchen a long time ago, and I'd bring out my stuff to the table. Yeah, it's nice to have more space. I find that I'm more organized with the more space that I have. It's just easier for me to be organized because I was always moving stuff. Oh my gosh, Lisa, whose comments did you delete? Shame on you, girl. Did we lose you, Carol? Where are you? Okay, so here's another, and I guess it just depends. There you are. Okay, so I'm going to do the third one. Oops, and I got feathers. I have feathers sticking everywhere. Okay. Ah! Let's cut this piece. I'm going to cut, if you find that you have too much of a piece that isn't ruched and you want to get rid of it, then just cut it off. You know, you just work with the ribbon, and I mean, the first one I did, this one has a big hole in the center of it, but I'm still going to use it. I don't care. Just, you work with it, play around. All butterflies look different. I think I missed something. You've already got it. Oops. And if you need to move, that's another good thing about this glue. Even though it sets fast, you can move your pieces or pull them up because it's not cured. It doesn't cure until about 2 hours. So not that you'd want to come back an hour and try to rip this apart. But, oh, your address. Oh, oh, so she can send you flowers? The flowers that she's going to make that are pink because she doesn't have any girls? Is that the right one? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, yes. Okay. So again, just ruching. And I think the more on this butterfly, at least with this red one, this one isn't ruched as much, but for some reason on my red one, it's kind of looking a little different, but I'm thinking the more ruched it is, the better I'm liking this one. So I kind of did that with this. So I'm going to cut that end off because that's the end I'm going to glue. Oh, what did I do with them? So this is our last wing, if I can remember what it's called. I hate when I'm doing a video and I can't think of what the name of whatever is, and I'm like, oh. That's the one thing about when you're recording a video and it's not live. At least you can stop it and restart it. Okay, so I just cut that one, and I'm going to go ahead and glue right there. Oops, and I think my frame was, or the picture was stuck. Okay, and I'm just going to let that set for a moment. And then what I do for the center is I take a feather that I've already cut, and I usually leave the top because if you ever want to use the top, I don't know what happened to this little guy, but oh my goodness. Anyway, so I usually cut from the bottom because the bottom always looks different. That way if you want to use the top piece to, you know, to come out of something, but this one's kind of messed up anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'll do, usually they're not that clean. I do keep a rag so I can wipe them, but usually when I'm crafting and I'm trying to hurry up, I've been wiping them all night, so I've been wiping the glue off. But usually when I'm not, I have glue everywhere. Whoops, and feathers. Okay. Okay, so for the little center of the butterfly, you just cut a piece off. So you can kind of pick where you want it. Well, this one, I don't know what happened to that poor guy, but let's see if we cut that. And now I'll have feathers everywhere. My cat loves the feathers. Okay, I'm not liking that one. He loves them. When he's laying, usually he's laying by my feet. Okay, what happened here? Oh my goodness, okay. Let's see if I can get that. So you just put the feathers, but this one I think I want to cut. Because I think I'm going to put the pearls. I grabbed black pearls. What color did I used silver. Oh well. I try to cut it where I think I'm going to be able to place the pearls to cover that center. You glued your tweet. Oh, nice rag. Oh, yeah. And you glued your tweezers to your layout? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Carol. Oh, it's almost 10 there. Thank you for joining us, hon. And you have a nice night. My rag is just one of those. My husband bought me a bunch of them from, oh my gosh, I forgot. But they come in a big pack. You can get them at Costco, too. Bye, Carol. Thank you. So we're just going to glue that on the feather. And I think what I'm going to have to do is save my other flowers for another class, because I didn't think, to be honest with you guys, I actually timed you're going to laugh, but I timed my own video to see how long it would take to do what I had planned. But I guess I didn't take into consideration that I'd be chatting too and watching a screen. So I'm way off. But so we'll wrap this up, and then what I'll do is I'll do another class sometime next month on some of the other flowers. I know, the chatting is. It is the fun part. So once you glue your feather to the center, you want to be able to get these little antennas too. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I love chatting. Okay, and so we only want to, whoops, so I'm going to just snip off. Oops. Oh, you love hearing my voice. You know, my mom, she watched my videos and she's all, your voice sounds different. And I'm all, how does it sound different? She's all, it just does. And I thought, well, is that how it sounds? I'm from Utah. Or I'm actually from California. So I was born and raised in California, and then I moved here. Thank you. I love to laugh. You'd think my husband would be used to it after 20-something years. No, sometimes he goes, it's loud. I'm all, hello? You're just saying that? So I'm going to glue these little antennas to the back. Oops. You can bring them up as far as you want. And then just hold that. And now I'm probably going to have my fingers stuck. Well, maybe not. Yeah, see, if you keep a rag, you can just take and wipe. Yeah, you'll know, because I do. I laugh a lot when I'm typing. Tell Jerry to deal with it. I know, huh? He goes, that was loud. You hurt my ear. I'm like, really? I was louder when I was younger. Okay, they should be set, I'm hoping. Okay, those little guys, if they're not, I need to move them. Ah, come on. So you just move them around a little bit. I could have actually glued them underneath this. So, and then the pearls, I do the same thing. So just run, let me wipe this glue really quick. That's the one thing. I kind of had it open for a little bit, but just put a little bit, and I'm going to close that up. Okay, and then add the pearls. Whoa. And I'm not sure. Ah, I've got feathers sticking to me. Come on. If I can get these off of here. These are sticky pearls, but you know what? I always use glue to reinforce them. Because I noticed after a while they fall off of even the cards. So I always put glue on them. And there you have a butterfly. So we have two. So tonight, this is all, unfortunately, unless you guys want to stay later. The flowers, these, and the little ruched flower. Whoops, is pretty much all we got to do. I still have, and these are going to take, I always glue with 450. Gemstone glue too. Yeah, I do too, Lisa. Only because I don't want them to fall off. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do another class on the other flowers, because I have these other ones that I want to do, the roses, the little roses and stuff, and then these ones. Yeah, or if you go to give a card, even a month later and it's missing a pearl. Thank you. Lisa, do I stop recording now? What do I do, hun? And I know I talked to Erica today and she said, I think I have to name it or something. I hope you guys enjoyed my class on the flowers and the little butterflies. I have other butterflies I do too. We can do one time if you guys would like. Press stop record and the screen will pop up for naming. Okay. I'm all reading out loud, sorry. Okay.